What is poppin', yo? Welcome back to another YouTube video, and today we're taking a look at my Spotify Wrapped for 2025. Yes, I was late for this in 2024, and I'm going to be late for it here again, but my top artist is Sabrina Carpenter with 23,932 minutes listened, and I am a 0.002 global fan. That is a 0.001% increase since last year, which is not that much, not gonna lie, but it means I have listened less. And to be fair, I have been using Amazon Music a lot more, and I will be doing an Amazon Music recap video as well later on. But my top albums is Short and Sweet by Sabrina Carpenter. Obviously, we have the Arcade League of Legends one, which I do often put on to clean, so that is obviously why that's here. Eat Your Veggies by Baby No Money. Obviously, Baby No Money in here. Man's Best Friend is number 3, again in 2025. Man's Best Friend did release, so obviously it's the brand new Sabrina album, so I'm going to be listening to it. And then From Zero, which is by Linkin Park. And I'm going to be honest, didn't know I listened to it that much. My top album is Short and Sweet, which is where all my minutes of Sabrina Carpenter, or at least a good 95% of them came from, with 23,502. So I really only listened to a couple of hundred minutes of Man's Best Friend, yet it ended up as my third highest album, which is pretty crazy to me, not gonna lie. And again, Spotify is a app that I do rarely use. I only use it on my Xbox because it's obviously there for when I'm gaming, and I have infinite skips on my Xbox. My top songs is C'est La Vie by Yung Gravy, Baby No Money. You know what? It's a pretty banger song. Espresso, obviously the best Sabrina song. It's Only Love by James Marriott. To be fair, I did want to go see James Marriott in November of 2025, but I was unable to go get tickets, so I was listening to quite a few of his songs. I'll Be Fine by Maz Quaich, and Mary Poppins by Baby No Money. I'll Be Fine, I don't even remember that song, I'm gonna be honest. I couldn't name you a single lyric of that song if I tried. My listening age is 17. You know what, I am 2022, I turned 2022 in 2025, so, you know, I'm not unk yet, I'm still hip with the kids. I'm down with all the youngsters listening to what they're listening to, and since I was mostly into new music, so I was on the younger side. My genres of music that I listen to is bubblegum pop, melodic rap, indie pop, K-pop, and Renaissance. The fuck you mean Renaissance? I'm not here listening to the fucking, medieval fucking knights chants that they have going on. I don't know what fucking Renaissance they're on about. Not what I'm listening to. Bubblegum pop, I will agree with. I do like myself some pop. I am a pop girly, not gonna lie. And obviously K-pop Demon Hunters came out, so K-pop is gonna be there as well. Baby No Money is the indie pop, and I listened to 42,495, and that's 29 consecutive days. That's fucking insane. That is genuinely crazy to me. I listened to Spotify for basically all of February last year, and you know, that's a lot, and half that was just Sabrina Carpenter. I listened to about 24 days of Sabrina Carpenter, which is fucking crazy. And I am the top listener of Sabrina Carpenter globally. I was in 3,557. There is 3,577 more people that listen to Sabrina Carpenter more than I did. And I was in the top 0.002%. That's insane. How many people are fucking listening to Sabrina Carpenter, and how often are you listening to this shit? I mean, it's not shit, it is good, but how often are you listening to this? That's genuinely insane. But obviously, I do love the short queen, and my top artist was obviously Sabrina Carpenter, by no surprise. Baby No Money and Yung Gravy. Again, I did also go see Baby No Money in 2025 as his concert. No, I went to go see Baby No Money in 2024, I believe. No, it might be. No, it was 2025. I went to go see Baby No Money, so, you know, that makes sense. James Marriott, I did want to go see him as well, and the Saja Boys, obviously, because Idol and Soda Pop are just the better songs from K-pop Demon Hunters, and I'm dying on this hill. I am a leader because I'm part of the Full Charge crew. I remember when everyone was making TikTok edits on this. I'm going to be honest, Full Charge crew for the win, absolute unit. I'm a listening is strongly aligned with club values, making you the perfect role model. Exactly, I'm a content creator. I'm a influencer. I am the perfect role model. Follow the leader, listen to the new songs, listen to Sabrina, Baby No Money, and Young Gravy. Look at me go. I am peak male performance right here. And here's basically just the overview. And I'm gonna be honest, I am shocked and I am surprised at some of these like options here with the album before. You know, like I was shocked to see that with the Linkin Park one. Like I don't remember listening to Linkin Park unless it came under the Arcane one with all the Arcane albums I was listening to. It feels so out of the blue and random. We also got some AI generated things. So on February 14th of 2025, the day I rewound the clock with every pixel and pop hook. Afternoon hit the nostalgia button with Resort Island and Samba de Janeiro. Then the evening doubled down on Paint the Town Blue, Rock DJ, and Out of Space. Tones and I and Billie Eilish and Sabrina Carpenter threaded through a loop of old favorites and retro game anthems for 362 minutes, 116 tracks, 88 artists, and your most nostalgic day of the year. February 24th, 2025 was the day I let espresso pour from morning till night. From a morning full of Short and Sweet by Sabrina Carpenter to an evening where espresso played non-stop, you stacked bubblegum pop on repeat until it blurred into the single caffeinated loop. 767 minutes, 261 tracks, 2 artists, my most bubblegum pop soaked day of the year. Gonna be honest, that's a bit crazy. I listened to just espresso on repeat playing video games, or I probably fell asleep, especially here on May 2nd of 2025, the day you let Sabrina Carpenter run the clock for 17 hours straight. That was definitely me falling asleep, and I probably also fell asleep here with 387 loops of C'est La Vie and Goodness Gracious and Night Shift, you know, like 3 fucking songs played on loop here on June 5th. Honestly, it doesn't surprise me. I often fall asleep watching like Spotify, so this is probably where most of my like things come from, because when I sleep I like some background noise, so normally put on like some songs or stuff, or like a YouTube video. So this is definitely where most of like the playlist comes from, or most of my like song minutes come from. So I probably just put espresso on loop and went to bed. I'm gonna be honest. That is unfortunate. That is definitely unfortunate. Yeah, some of these numbers, some of these little AI overviews are unfortunate, I'm gonna be honest. Again, this is powered by AI, which is again unfortunate, and it seems to be less human every year. It seems to be more AI generated than it was last year. So I can't wait for this year's one, but I'll see you all this year.